decided to do a live for the Taurus new moon reading. So I am outside, so I apologize for the background noise in advance. But new moon, new energy. Let's see what's going on. I only brought two decks out with me. I'm going to be using the Moonology deck, and then I also have just the tarot deck based off of the Rider-Waite. So yeah. So Sun is in Taurus, Moon is in Taurus. The new moon is going to be taking place at about 18 degrees, and right now it's at 15. So around 11 p.m. Eastern time is when the new moon will actually be at the new moon degree. So yeah, let's see what messages need to come through for the collective as it pertains to this new moon in Taurus. Taurus energy is fixed earth. Second house energy. It deals with, think of the pinnacles in traditional tarot, like, safety, stability, security, structure. It's also ruled by Venus, so how we love and, value things, people, places, or actual things, is all of that Taurus energy. So let's see what messages need to come through. Hopefully this won't be too long. So let's see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the new moon and Taurus for the collective. I get one more. Alright. Alright, so we have bottom of the deck is the blue moon, which says believe in the possible. Under that we have new moon energy, a new start is coming. And then up under that we have emotions are running high, super moon energy. And what this is making me feel like, it's definitely, speaking to the energy that's current right now. Not to say that this is, once in a blue moon. We always have a new moon in Taurus during Taurus season. But what this makes me feel like with the new start is coming and emotions are running high is a lot of people don't know that the moon is exalted in Taurus. So, anytime a planet is exalted in a sign, it causes, it's almost like it can like overexhaust or overexert or just put, like overdo the energy with that here. So I feel that here for some of you where like, emotionally you could just be feeling this energy, but it's almost making me like feel like Pisces energy. Like almost like the impossible. And it's the third quarter moon, and Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius are all fixed energy. But mutable energy, deals with how we adjust and adapt to, whatever person, place, things, situations, or circumstances we may be going through. But yeah, I'm feeling that energy really, like very, very heavy. So let's see what what the overall energy is. That's just what's underneath. What's the overall energy for the collective? The overall energy as it pertains to this new moon in Taurus. Look, so we have the fixed moon energy, which says hold your vision, which almost makes me feel like the energy of like there's a need to focus for some of us. Like it's almost making me feel like, and I want to say I picked this up in the weekly, like distraction. Up under that, we have, or at the bottom of the deck, we have the answers you need are coming. The full moon in Gemini. And that makes me feel like, yeah, there's like, the only way I can explain it is like, don't allow yourself to get distracted. There's a need to focus. There's a need to focus. Let's see with that. As it pertains to this new moon, Taurus energy for the collective. Ooh. Then we have the North Node, which says step out of your comfort zone. So this is making me feel like for some of you, you need to hold your vision on where it is that you're either you want to go or where you're trying to go or get to, or however this is resonating for you. But it almost feels like also what I'm getting for some of you is like you've been in a comfort zone and there's a need to literally, like the cards are, step out of it. You know, we're dealing with earth energy with the sun and the moon on top of who else? We have Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus. Um, yes. And then up under that, we have a time for healing and the South Node energy. Don't let the past hold you back. Yeah, I'm going to get one more and then we'll put some tarot. Because it's almost like I'm getting the energy of someone, you know, seeing where they want to go, but almost like there's no action and or initiative, I'll say, to get there. Like, because it almost feels unfamiliar. Unfamiliar. Can I get one more for the collective? One more for the collective. I get one more for the collective as it pertains to this new moon in Taurus. And that's the thing, you know, Taurus deals with, you know, comfort. You know, it's looked at as the moon's second home. Due to the exaltation. I knew I felt it. And there it is, that Pisces energy, the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. And then we have a time to give rather than take at the bottom, which is a new moon in Virgo energy, which during Virgo season, we had this full moon in Pisces. And it's almost like what I'm feeling with this energy, yeah, it's something that you're holding on to, whatever the case may be. A way of thinking, a way of being, you're holding on to it with a time to give rather than take. If it's a time to give, that means you're, you know, you're not giving. And then we have the nothing is set in stone, and what do you need to release? And it's almost like I'm getting this energy of like questioning, like why, or you know, questioning why you need to let things go, or possibly do things differently. But with this nothing set in stone, it makes me feel like, whatever you're doing, it's causing you to ask yourself these questions. Maybe you've been someone who's been, receiving, and, it's time to give, or vice versa. You've been given, and it's time to receive. So you can be on either side of this energy. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Because with this for the collective, as it pertains to this moon and Taurus, for the collective, there's a need to just balance what you know and what you feel, what you see and what you can't see. I almost feel like there needs to be like a middle ground almost. There needs to be some middle ground. All right. So bottom of the deck, more Pisces energy. We have the Hangman. What do we have in Pisces right now? Saturn and Neptune. Dreams and reality. That's what I'm getting that from Saturn, reality, Neptune, dreams. And with the Hangman being at the bottom, it's almost like trying to blend. Like, how do you blend the two? How do you, again, like I said, I feel that energy of needing to find, middle ground. How do you find balance, structure, or stability for, in whatever situation with this Hangman and the Four of Wands? You're trying to make a decision, from a higher place with the Hangman, and it's in regards to the Four of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so with that, it's almost like I'm like the energy that I'm picking up is like, you want to build a house. What's the first thing that you need to do? You know what you want. You know the house that you want. Whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be a house, but we're just going to use a house for the example. You know what it is that you want. For some of you, you know exactly what you want it to look like. You know exactly how you want it to be. Like, for some of you, it's that specific. But where do I need to put my time, energy, and effort? And with the Eight of Pentacles, but with the Six of Pentacles, it's like trying to find that even exchange, that equal exchange, balance, reciprocity, because that's what the Six of Pentacles is. And in between the Six and the Eight is the Two, which is, the juggling up and down, needing to make a decision, juggling multiple things at once. But then up under that, we have the Tower and the Ace of Swords, which is massive, massive clarity that is coming in. Whether this is a realization of, what if this is something that you've been doing, where it's almost like you've been putting in all the work. And for some of you being breadcrumb, this could be at work, within, friendship, relationship, however it goes for you. And then it's like, boom, the Tower and the Ace of Swords. This is like massive clarity, epiphany, a realization, or an actual tower moment or event that I almost feel like it's going to be revealing, but it's going to reveal to you, the lovers, what decision you need to make and the direction that you need to go to free yourself. The Fool and the Ten of Wands, to release yourself. I like this. And this is Uranus energy, which is in Taurus. So maybe once the moon goes over Uranus, we'll have that clarity. So let's see what's going on. Alright, so first card out, we have the Page of Wands, which is a card of news. Could be a card of, a new experience. I'm almost getting like excitement. But it's also like the spark. That's what it is. The idea, the vision is like what I'm getting from that. It could be a message. Let's see what else we get. I get another one as it pertains to this new moon in Taurus for the collective. Can I get another one? And I'm hearing childlike wonder. Childlike wonder. Yeah. Then we have the magician, creating, wanting to create. With the magician, seeing that it's possible. The Ten of Cups at the bottom. Can I get one more? Can I get one more? Get one more. Because it's almost like you have everything you need. That's what I'm getting with the magician. You have all the tools you need to get this done. Can I get one more for the collection? Over to Wool. Pertains to this new mentor. For the collective. As it pertains to this new mentor. I knew it. I freaking knew it. The Emperor. Masculine fire energy, Aries to be specific, and yes, bottom of the deck we have the Four of Pentacles. So, like I said, this is that energy of, yes, the Four of Pentacles could be a card of, protecting yourself, protecting your assets. It could also be a card of, keeping things close to chest. It's a card of, holding your ground, or holding a stable position. And on the flip side, it could be a card of hoarding. It can be a card of, not wanting to open up, being closed off. And it feels like, just from how I'm seeing the cards here, not to say that this is specific to men, but it's almost like I almost want to say a calling. I wouldn't be surprised if judgment comes out for masculine energy, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. We all have masculine and feminine within us, regardless of gender. And what this is showing me is, someone, transition from like boy to man, girl to woman, but doing it on their own will, at their own accord, which is that, I mean, that's the only way that, you do it. That's the best way to do it. What's up under the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, and trying to decide, regardless of what this is, whether, you know, if you're able to, it's almost like if you're able to reciprocate emotionally, because sitting in this Four of Pentacles energy, that's someone that can be, very stubborn or set in their ways. It's like, to me, the Four of Pentacles is the minor King of Pentacles. But with the Two of Pentacles, are they willing to compromise, whether in being open and vulnerable with others or themselves? And they're seeing that, like they're observing that with the Page of Swords. This is the question: are you willing to compromise? So it's almost like with Temperance here, like I almost feel like Spirit is stepping in to show you with Temperance and the Ace of Swords. It's almost like I said, that balance, practicality and spirituality. It's almost like, again, because I'm being drawn to the Ace of Swords and in the Ace of Swords, but then here in the Page of Swords, where, like, what you're thinking is actually what it is. Like that. I guess that's the best way I can explain it due to the lack of words. So let's clarify these, and then we'll grab the guidance and advice. Can I get one for Hold Your Vision with the Page of Wands? Page of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. Oh, which is another, it's another message. But the Page of Cups is a pure energy. It's it could be an expression of emotion. It could be, an emotional gesture or message. This almost feels like inner child, like the inner child of someone, talking to each other, like, well, this is what I want, and this is how I feel. Like, that's what I'm getting, like, or for some of you, this could be like childhood dreams or childhood imagination that you, like, whatever it is, something that you've always wanted, you're stuck on that, like, and I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. Can I get one more for the 16, Page of Wands, and Page of Cups? So how do we bring it together? For some of you, with the Chariot here, how do we align this? And with the Knight of Cups, make it real. I feel like saying, what's the plan with this Knight of Pentacles at the bottom? But with the Chariot here, yeah, it's like, how do we bring this together? For some of you, if this is playing out like between people or persons for you, you're one energy, and whether it's another person or other people, they're the other energy. Only you know what you want, or you know which one you are. But with the chariot here, it's like, how do we move this? How do we bring this together to move forward? Because if it's playing out in the realm of people or relationships for you, it's like, I guess the best way I could explain it is your two inner childs want the same thing. One of you has the vision, and like almost, and one of you has like, I don't want to say vision, but one of you has like the idea or the seed, and the other of you has the water, because it's almost like you want the same thing, which would be this chariot energy. So how do we bring it together to move forward? And it's going to take, the Knight of Cups, planning, time, consistency, energy, effort. You have to want it, number one. Tell me about step out of your comfort zone and the magician. Because no matter what situation this is, you have all that you need. But it is, I can feel the discomfort that some of you may be feeling because, it's you're stepping out of your norm. One to step out of your comfort zone and the magician. The four of wands, stability, safety, structure. For some of you, it's a home, but for the majority of you, it's deeper than that. You want something that's long term, long lasting, balanced, equal. Um, something that can possibly create a legacy for you. But the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, oh my God, the cards are saying you can have this. It's very possible. It's very attainable. But it's going to require compromise. Can I get one more? Is the Death card. Scorpio is going to require some type of change or transformation. Um, Maybe even like I'm getting like changing your expectations. With the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands. Here's the Ten of Pentacles coming out again. And that makes me, just feel like how can I say this? Because it's almost like with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Like what I'm getting is like they both are cards of stability. One is, practical stability, but one is more of like what's the word? Carefree is a little too extreme, but like there's no words for the words that I'm looking for. Because it's not carefree and it's not frivolous, but you want it to still have like some sparkle to it, but you don't want it to be too, practical or material based. You want it to still have like some kick and some, I don't know the word, like some spark or spunk or something. But it's almost like what I'm feeling here mixed with this magician, like you have the power as the magician to create this change for yourself. there's almost like a foundational shift that's happening. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's happening within. Let's see, balance, spirituality and practicality with this emperor. We have the four of swords. Yeah, I got one more. Because that almost makes me feel like there's a need to just like, I almost feel like just saying like there's a need to like just meditate or tap into your own space. Because for some of you, yeah, whatever decision you make, you're making, you've made, or conclusion, or insight, or epiphany, whatever, clarity, insight, truth, information that has come out. It like I almost feel like saying with this King of Swords energy, this masculine knows, like this energy knows, the King of Swords knows, even if he's not saying anything. And it's like, but the Four Swords also represents healing. So it's almost like whoever's in this energy knows that like healing is required in order to like transition from this Page of Wands to the Emperor. Because that's a big jump. You're skipping over the Knight, Queen, and King. But you get one more. I'm gonna grab the guidance and the light. Can I get one more for the collective? Can you tell me more about this death card? The death, death card. Why is the death card here? Oh, card vomit. Why is the death card here? The Two of Cups and the Two of Wands at the bottom. So for some of you, again, this is, in regards to however it's playing out for you. Um, I really feel like this death card in the Two of Cups is, I'm just trying to pick up the cards here. It almost makes me feel like you're changing the way that like you connect and relate. For some of you, there could be a connection ending. There could be a connection beginning. Only you know, but I feel more so like this is between like you and you, and it's almost like I feel like this is what's happening. This Page of Cups energy with the Page of Wands, the transition is, like I said, the blending of those two together. That's what's the causing the change. But I'll get one more because I can feel like the discomfort with. For some of you, if it's a relationship, it is what it is. So we have the High Priestess coming out, which is, your intuition, inner knowing. Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Queen of Cups. And I'm hearing Keisha Cole and Jaheim, I've changed for you. Now, whether this is you changing for you, or you, deciding to change for someone else, or them, you, them, or them, you. There is, like I said, there's a blending that's happening, a coming together that's happening. And it doesn't, for some of you, this isn't a a relationship ending or whatever type of relationship it is. It almost feels like it's elevating. It could be like with the Page of Pentacles, like a what do you call it? Like a recommitment for some of you, but for some of you, you could just be recommitting to yourself. And for some of you, you're realizing that you need to leave the past behind. We have the Ace of Cups, the Hangman, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Temperance. Yeah, like there's, realizing or coming to the realization that in order to move forward, you have to, the Eight of Cups, emotionally leave the past behind. The Eight of Cups, whatever emotional baggage or, just anything emotional from the past that's no longer serving you, you're done. You're done. It's time for something new. With Temperance and where is it? Where'd it go? I could have, the Fool card. You're seeking something higher. The Eight of Cups to the Temperance. Alright, so let's grab the guidance and advice, and that'll be that. The guidance and advice for the collective as it pertains to this new moon in Taurus. What's going on for the collective? Oh. You're very close to achieving your goal. The gibbous moon. And then at the bottom of the deck it says be bold and make the first move. The cardinal moon. So the next cardinal moon we're going to have is in Cancer. But let's see what this says. You're close to achieving your goal. whatever that is, like, is it? I mean, it's here. I just keep wanting to say, like, how bad do you want it? Like, what is this to get this moon? So, it says, you're very close to achieving your goal. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard or don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know that there's a fuse attached to this situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. Attuned to the moon, I know that I'm on the right track. Additional meanings for this card. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project, and you need to get back into good health habits. The teaching of this card. The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon, so she's nearly fully rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such tends to be a rather intense period of the month no matter when you pull this card. It suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation, which yes, it most certainly does. Um yeah, wow. Wow. So I'll get one for that, and then that will be the new moon reading. What does that thing say? Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal energy, the cardinal moon. This is the Aries moon, which we just came out of the Aries moon. And then look, bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. It almost makes me want to say like it almost just falls in your lap, whatever this is. So as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope this resonated for you all for this new moon. I definitely hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week. If it didn't resonate for you, that's fine. It just wasn't your message. But again, thank you all, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.